Hey guys, welcome back to my Witcher 3 walkthrough. I am Mitchell, and we are here in the quest, a tower full of mice. Ah, fuck all you rats! Alright, so, well, let's just kill all these goddamn rats. I don't trust them.
Place is full of rats, as many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so deep.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and a daughter. To the top!
To the top! More loot. Quicksilver solution. Locked. Someone's knocking on my door. What have we down here? Whoa! This place is haunted.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
That was a worthless conversation. Oh, actually, okay. Well, if it gives me 45 experience points, I guess I'll take it. We'll continue that. We'll continue doing that stuff. Anything else? Anything else over here? Got a box. Cotton. Bunch of stuff over here. Ah, I hate this bag! That was an accident, actually. Alright, I think actually we can put this away. Let's just head up. Further up the tower.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door.
Oops, sorry. Continue.
Don't start.
Oh, I
Annabelle.
missed it. I was like, there's someone that it sounded like someone was behind me, so I wanted to see what they were saying.
Lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Okay. I'm glad I went back to that to get the 45 EXP. Oh, that was worthless. Let's just see. Oh, hello. What's this?
Blood. Many must have died here.
Well, I mean, I can tell you that. Look at the fucking skeleton. I don't need blood, Sherlock. Just look around. Look at everything else about this room. Where'd you go?
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Oh, wow. I leveled up from that shit. Hell yeah. This place is haunted. Sure, I'll take that stuff. Nothing else over here. anything in here? Noises! Tracker's trousers. Enhanced cursed oil. That's nice. Probably should be using my Witcher sense a little more.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Let's see what this is all about. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I mean, maybe put a mat or something underneath that. If that's supposed to be a secret, you're doing a very bad job of hiding it. And I know everyone here is probably already dead, but, you know, maybe, like, I don't know, use some ghostly possession to, like, get a maid or something. Whoa.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours.
I assume you're Annabelle.
My family and I were hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
Hold on, crazy girl.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
We just fucking met. I'm not abandoning you. When I go to McDonald's and I order some chicken nuggets and then leave, I don't abandon the cash register guy.
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
That's all nice. That's all fine and dandy. Hey, I found a fresh corpse in the tower.
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
I don't care!
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Oh, I think she knows about that monster that's hunting.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
You're lying to me! Why are you lying to me?
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Not sure I trust you.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones. That's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Hey, you know, I might have helped you still if you, were a little bit nicer. Oh God. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Irden because this is a ghost. Why is the rat hitting me? We gotta go inside Irden. What is going on? Oh, it's leaving. Follow the Plague Maiden. Ah! Go faster. Can I use Spectre Oil? Tawny oil. Here we go. Necrophage. Spectre Oil. Do it. Yeah. Just gotta follow her, right? Come on. Die, die, die! Owie! Come on, get in here. Oh. You are dead!
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the raids yourself.
Had to fight a Pesta.
A Pesta? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the
So I
man.
have to do it anyway.
He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Wait, so why would I not just accept her request to bring Graham to the island? I had to do it anyway. Alright, I'm gonna spend some time doing a little more thorough investigation of some of the loot that I missed here. Alright, so we got some stuff here. The Mage Alexander's log. Day 237. My experiments continue to return results I must consider unreliable. Methodological errors are not at fault. The problem lies in the shoddy and fallible research material I am forced to work with. Despite his prior assurance, Viscerad is unable to provide me with enough moderately healthy specimens for my tests. Most of the material is starved and terrified, having been dragged here straight from the dungeon. I waste a great deal of time washing and delousing them before I will so much as let them step foot in my laboratory. Sterility first. As Marty Sodergren managed to prove in her little-known work, the attitude of a patient undergoing treatment can have significant impact on the battle against the disease. Unfortunately, the volunteers that which I am supplied do not show sufficient comprehension, let alone enthusiasm, for the noble work in which they are taking part. In fact, it seems they consider the research part of their punishment. I have tried a few times, though I am but a poor speaker, to convince them that they are contributing to the eradication of one of the greatest plagues tormenting mankind. I had the distinct impression they understood little, but perhaps their stupor was merely the result of the early stages of the illness. Of course, it is impossible to achieve success without significant sacrifices. The overwhelming majority of them will have to lay down their trifling lives on the altar of learning. But that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Alright. So that's that. What else we got here? I don't wanna examine the dudes in the things. Dudes in the jars. Oh, scary. There's another floor to this. Hello.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Probably, I mean, I know you were just saying shitty like in a bad way to die, but probably literally a shitty way to die. I mean, I'm sure they had to. Anyway, TMI, maybe? I'm just trying to put myself in their shoes. Alright, some cool stuff there. Anything else? Is this all that's here? I guess so. Alright. I guess we're gonna head down now. I was hoping there'd be another one of those things. Maybe in here? Oh, there is! Enhanced Dragon's Dream. Cool. Here we go, part 2. I never did like rats. Not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself. And what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, to a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of the illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I had fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in the tests. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of the illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Viscerad avoids the laboratory, and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be reasonable in the extreme, but he explained the true reason in due course. It seems Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the woman. But as for her, I try to limit my contact. Day 362. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspected he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which, I must admit, irritates the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. And thus we have the story of Alexander the scholar and laboratory mastermind who is doing all these crazy experiments on these peasants, all in the sake of disease, right? All right, well, you know what? I think we're gonna end this video. We explored the tower. We got through a small little boss fight. I'm gonna just go to the base. Next video, we're gonna talk to Graham about Annabelle and see where that takes us. I have a feeling it is not going to go well, but that's just me. So this tower is a lot bigger than I thought. Hold on, I want to get to the bottom before we actually end the video proper. Aha! Made it to the end. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.